let's get going. Talaysia Cooper, first year at Tennessee, obviously transfer from South Carolina. You have to sit out this season. I know that's hard, but you can do it. I'm going to ask you fun questions first. Softball, baseball players, they have walk-up music. Yeah, it's really cool. They go to bat, they have their own song. If basketball players got a walk-up song, what is yours?
Rumor by Lee Bryce.
Okay. All of a sudden they tell you you now have to compete in track and field. You're going to go over there and be a track and field athlete. What are you going to do? Like sprint, long distance,
I would say
throws?
I would do sprint. I do
Sprint.
100 meter.
100 meter? Okay, so have you ever run track before?
I did in high school.
Okay.
I did 100 meter, 200 meter, and then I did 4x1 relay.
So you would do okay if they suddenly said go to the track.
Yes.
What was your favorite food as a child, and what's your favorite food now as an adult?
Fried chicken as a child, and as an adult, I would say chicken Alfredo and still fried chicken.
So that was how Sarah Puckett was. It's just chicken. That's what she wants. Who are your sports heroes or hero? You can have more than one.
I say Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, and Candace Parker.
All right, that's a great three. $10,000 cash. Somebody hands it to you with the stipulation you got to go spend it immediately somewhere in person or put it in the bank. I've already had that answer. What would you have to give it back if you don't get rid of it in a hurry. What would you do with $10,000 right now?
I put my mom and dad in the house.
So you would use it to help your mom and dad? Now that is an even more mature answer for someone so young. You suddenly become a late night talk show host. Who are your first three guests? Who do you want to interview?
Carmelo Anthony is one of them. This is tough. Carmelo Anthony.
And it could be actors, actresses, sports. It could be anybody. You know, famous women, famous men.
Okay.
It's okay, take your time. This is important. You got three people you get to interview. And if it's got to be more than three, just spit them all out.
Okay. All right.
If you can't settle.
Selena Gomez. This could be an actor.
It could be anybody. Anybody you would like to sit down and interview. A singer?
Oh, Beyonce.
Okay.
I got one more.
Okay.
And Rod Wave.
Okay. All right. What did you get away with as a child your parents didn't know about, keeping in mind they might see this video?
Honestly, I couldn't get away with anything. My parents knew me like a book.
And you lived in a very small town. I'm familiar with that. I mean, if you did get out of the house, somebody else would probably see
They
you.
would have. It got back to my parents.
So you just had to be a good child.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Speaking of being good, mascot like Smokey, would you make a good mascot, and why or why not?
Yes, I would, because if I hear some good music playing, I'm just going to act to it. I'm going to dance. I like to hype people up, so I'll be a great mascot.
What's something, anything, doesn't have to be basketball related, that you wish you were better at? That you could do better than you do right now?
Oh. I would say fish better.
Fish?
Yes.
That's
I
such a
can
South
fish
Carolina
good.
thing.
I can fish good now, but it's better techniques out here.
I grew up in South Carolina. That's a South Carolina answer. Where do you like to fish? Ocean, lake?
I like to fish in the lake, a pond. I fished in the ocean one time. It was fun.
So fish. Now I'll ask you some basketball questions. Kelly said you're doing a heck of a job on the scout team. That you are very competitive, very hard to guard sometimes, and very guard Tennessee very well. This is a difficult year for an athlete. to have to sit out. How are you dealing with the fact that you can't play this year just because of the transfer portal window rules?
I just have to come and practice every day with great energy, high energy, and do what I need to do on the court because I know it's going to translate to my game next year. So I can't come in and practice half giving energy or not playing to my best ability because I'm upset that I'm not playing this year. I want to be better. I want to be 10 times better than I am this year, next year.
You're from, is it Tuberville?
Tuberville.
Tuberville. You're from a tiny town in South Carolina. Obviously, it's not easy to leave your home state. What made you decide to come to Tennessee after 1 year?
Honestly, I have a lot of family in South Carolina, and I just wanted to get away because it's not too many people from Tuberville, South Carolina that leave the state of South Carolina to go to school or any other place. So I just wanted to be different and explore the world. That's how I see it.
Good for you. So just expand. Just get out of the little area you grew up in. And then have you heard the comparisons of your game to Jordan Horston? Has that been mentioned to you?
I have. I love Jordan. When I came on my official visit, I had a great time with her. Like, she just knows the game well, and she's competitive.
What's the biggest thing for you to accomplish this year? What? Because you have to have personal goals outside of team goals, because you obviously can't play in the games yet. What are your personal goals for this season?
I want to get stronger, trying to get faster. I want my IQ to be better. I want to be communicative, and yeah, that's it.
So next season, watch out.
Watch out.
All right. Thank you, Talaysia.